boys and girls. Today I will tell you the story of Rumpelstiltskin with help from my friend Swaggle-Horn. Once upon a time, there was a miller who went to court to speak to the king. The miller claimed that his daughter could weave straw into gold. The king, being very fond of gold, told the miller to bring his daughter to court and put her to the test. The next day, the miller's daughter, the maiden, came to court, and the king took her to a dungeon and said, "You must spin all this straw into gold by tomorrow morning. If you don't, I will kill you." The miller's daughter sat in the room, not knowing what to do. She sat there and began to cry. Until a little man showed up.
"Why are you crying, maiden?"
"Because the king said that I need to spin all this straw into gold by morning, or he's gonna kill me," the little man said.
"I can help you."
"But what will I give you?" He thought.
"Perhaps your bracelet?"
"Oh, of course. Please, take it. Anything that will save my life." So the little man took the bracelet and began to spin all the straw into gold. The next day, the king came into the room. "My goodness! She spun it all into gold. That's magnificent." However, the king, being a greedy man as he was, took her into a second room with even more straw. "Now you will spin all this straw into gold by tomorrow, or I will kill you." The maiden once again began to cry. "Whatever am I going to do? I don't know how to spin all of this into gold." And then the little man appeared.
"Oh, you're crying again, maiden. What's wrong this time?"
"Well, I have to spin all this straw into gold, and I still can't do that."
"I can, for a prize."
"But what can I give you?" He thought to himself.
"How about your ring?"
"Oh, of course. Take it."
"Thank you."
He took it and spun all the straw once again into gold. The next day, the king came into the room. "It's gold again! That's wonderful! Come with me, my dear." And he took her to a third room, full of even more gold. "Now, if you spin all this into gold, you shall become my queen." And then he left. The maiden, being at a complete loss and not knowing what to do, began to cry.
"Why are you crying now?"
The little man appeared again. "Because I have to spin all this straw into gold and I still can't do it."
"Well, I can do it for a price."
"Oh, well, I have nothing more to give to you."
"How about if you ever become queen, you shall give me your firstborn child."
The maiden, assuming she would never become queen, promised the little man. "Deal," she said. And then he spun all the straw into gold. The next day, the king came in, saw all the straw. "Beautiful! More gold! You are now my queen." And the maiden became queen of the land. The next year went by so quickly, and the maiden, the queen, was so happy, frolicking around the courts and meeting all the villagers, that she completely forgot about her bargain with the strange little man. A year later, just after she'd given birth, the little man showed up again.
Hello, dear. I heard you had a baby.
No, I didn't, the queen lied.
Yeah, you did. Everybody in the village is talking about it.
Well, maybe I did. So what's been going on with you? She tried to change the subject.
I want your firstborn child.
Oh, you're still gonna hold me to that deal, eh? She tried to get out of it.
Yes, now give me your child.
The queen, doing what she did best, began to cry. I don't want to give you my baby, she cried. The little man, taking pity upon her, made another deal.
If you can guess my name, in 3 days I shall give you your baby.
Thank you, sir. And he disappeared. The first day, the queen sent a messenger across the land to think of all the names he could think of. When the little man appeared, she guessed. Bob? John? Simon? She guessed every name she could think of and still did not guess his name. On the second day, she asked every villager in her land if they could think of the strangest names they could. When he appeared again, she said, whalebone, lamb shank, baba ganoush, and didn't guess any of the right names. So, on the third day, her messenger came back, claiming that he could not find any other name in the land. Right when the queen was about to cry, the messenger said, last night when he had been traveling on the hills, in the twilight where foxes said goodnight to rabbits, he saw a small house with a small fire burning and a little man dancing in front of the fire, singing,
today I stew and then I'll bake. Tomorrow I shall the queen's child take. Ah, how famous it is that nobody knows that my name is Rumpelstiltskin.
The queen was so pleased with this news, and the next day, when the little man showed up, she guessed, is your name Tommy? Is it Hal? Is it Rumpelstiltskin? And the little man began to scream, a witch told you! A witch told you! He started stomping his feet and getting so angry that he fell directly through the floor, and nobody saw him ever again. And the queen and her family lived happily ever after.